I made a video a few days ago kind of hating on Mr. Beast for slopifying YouTube content. And after doing that, of course, they started pushing me videos on how to grow your YouTube channel. So they're like, bro, he's the biggest guy in the world, and you're a little shrimp over here talking shit. How about we give you some tips? I was like, all right, it worked. I'll bite the hook. Let me check in on some of these tips. And all I see, like the common denominator for everything, is start niching. Start nichifying your content. Stay in a niche. Anytime that you post a video outside of your perceived niche, YouTube has to restart trying to find you a new audience, and they immediately kind of cut off the audience that you already had or who they thought you had. And so it's kind of opened my eyes to the fact of, is this something I am forced to do? Am I forced to niche down so one day I can open up my niche and not be as big of a niche guy? And it's like a sad reality that's kind of falling on to me, because at the end of the day, I am a bug in the system. I'm a little ant. They run the system. I'm a pawn in the game. Like, if you just fight against the system all the time, that's what you're going to be doing, fighting against the system. Like, you're not going to be winning. You're not going to be growing within the system. You're just going to be fighting it and probably losing, because YouTube is a pretty big beast to fight one on one, I'd have to imagine. I'm losing a little bit right now. And no, this isn't me doing a complete 180 from my last video. I will never turn my videos into something that has to be overly edited and overly cutty and just something that feels created specifically to grab any and everyone's attention span. No, I want people who decide to watch my videos to be like, yeah, I like this guy, I want to stick with his videos. But I'm realizing that also means that not everyone is going to like every topic that I'm discussing, and I'm just kind of hindering my own growth by continuing to hip hop around every type of category. And people who might even like my videos or see one and are like, oh, I like this guy. Let me see, if he's still making content on this. And they click my page, and I scrolled my page for a little bit. It jumps around a lot. I mean, that was kind of my point making it. I enjoyed the fact of being able to just post what I wanted to post about for that day. And I always got that idea from penguins. Like, that was always kind of what I wanted to build my channel around, because Charlie, who's penguins, his content is basically what he wants to talk about that day. He'll post like 3, 4 videos of just random topics that he finds on the internet or he just feels like creating. And that was always super cool to me, because I feel like that's true creative freedom. That's true. You've made it. You are living out your dream. Like, he probably wakes up every day so happy to make more videos because it's stuff he's genuinely interested in, and he happens to find an audience that also cares for what he's creating. I think the big thing, though, that I am mistakenly taking the wrong lessons from is that Charlie has been doing this for almost 10 years, and he did it kind of in a pre Mr. Beast algorithm. He did it before the algorithm was kind of caught up, and now there's a whole bunch of people posting. It's way more competitive. The algorithm had to change in order to match that competitive drive from all these different YouTubers. And obviously, they want people to stay on YouTube. They want people to consume more, consume more. So they push more of the people who are following the rules, people who are abiding to the system, people who are creating a little more slop, staying within their niche specifically, and so and so. And so I think, like, everything I kept seeing is, dude, stay within your niche. You're not going to succeed if you don't stay within your niche. That was like step one in like 3 videos I watched in a row. Select a niche, stay within the niche. Get outside the niche, you're going to die. I don't know. I have 2 wolves battling in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I got the good wolf, the evil wolf. They're both retarded, but I got 2 wolves battling within. Like, dude, do you just bite the bullet and start posting content, a little bit more niche down? Start sticking to certain categories. Maybe I had some movie reviews. I had video talking about my haircut. I had a video, I don't know, talking about, my last video was about white culture exists. Video before that was about AI content versus genuine content. So, like, my stuff is very wide ranging, and I enjoy that for the most part. but it's not like there's not other things I enjoy. There are other things I can create content on that I can stay on topic with. And so it's biting the bullet of, do I just take that creativity away from me now? Creativity? Idiot. Or do I try to focus and hopefully one day be able to niche out a little bit more once I have an audience that does actually care for me? But I can't have people care for me and start following along on the ride if they don't know what they're going to expect from my next video. And the algorithm doesn't either. And that's really who I'm trying to appease. If you don't, in a perfect world, I can just act like the algorithm doesn't exist. I can just keep creating without that in mind. But that's just not reality. That's like me saying, oh, in a perfect world, I can go make 100K working this job and just not appease anyone at my work. I can just not care about management. I cannot bootlick the boss's fucking boots. Yeah, no, bro. Don't lick his boots on month 9. You're probably not going to be there for year 1. End of year 1, 12 months. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I wasn't going to film a video today, but felt compelled to pick up the camera, the microphone. Why not? Is this something that all small YouTubers have to face? Like, after I saw the pattern and I started clicking on different channels and looking at their pages, I realized no one was big enough to defeat the YouTube you must niche problem. Any channel that was bigger than, 10,000 subscribers was niched. I didn't really notice too many that weren't niched outside of Charlie, Penguins, whatever. So it really makes you feel like you're fighting a losing battle, not doing it. But I like fighting losing battles. I'm a little hard-headed. So in the meantime, who knows? I might just keep flipping it up, doing my thing. But I don't know if this is a battle I can fight forever. I might have to bend the knee, at least in this section. I don't know. You guys let me know. If you're out there and you have defeated the beast, please let me see you. 7 people who get funneled this video, please, one of you, prove me wrong. Because this sucks to hear. It sucks to kind of get into the psyche that this might be what I have to face. So I don't know. At least I won't bend the knee. For this channel, I will not bend the knee for the slop. I will not go hyper edited, hyper crazy AI thumbnail, super fake looking thumbnail, motion picture at the beginning, B-roll, cut. That will never see me on this channel. I like it simple. I like it under edited. I like it person to person. But the niching thing, I might not be able to beat. So I don't know. I don't know. This sucks. Fuck. Have a good one.